Hi, this is Chris Ripley, the List Doctor, and in today's video we're going to talk about how to purchase lists online using InfoUSA. There are lots of places to buy lists out there, and I would encourage you to take a look at many different ones if you'd like. I've looked at many, and I always come back to using InfoUSA because it's the easiest, it's the most comprehensive. I enjoy working with the people. Sometimes you end up working with people, and they've often been very helpful. So I'm going to focus on InfoUSA. There are two different places you can go to get lists on InfoUSA. You can get business lists, and you can also get consumer lists. Today we're going to talk about getting a list for your business, and we're actually going to talk about getting a list for your business in a particular geographic area. As I go through here, I'll show you other ways to go as well, so you too can find different lists that will help you. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to give the List Doctor a call at 301-638-4755, and I'd be glad to help you with your list purchase. So we'll click Find a Business Now. We're going to move there, and then we're basically going to go through it step by step, very easy. Okay, we're going to search for types of business, SIC code, number of employees, lots of different demographics and categories that we can look at here. So as you can see, what type of business are we trying to reach? In our case, we're going to look at it like it's my own business, and I'm looking for people within a tri-county area, three-county area here in Southern Maryland. But I'm going to show you the different ways you can find different types of businesses to reach. We could search for an industry. We could just type in the industry name. We could type in something like title company, and then it would give us a list of particular title companies, that sort of thing. We could choose an industry from a category on a list, and as you click on these, they expand. So you can see if you were looking for a list, let's say we were looking for a manufacturing company that manufactured chemicals, and you could even break it down into much finer levels. So that's one way you can go. Standard industry codes, SIC codes, you can go for that as well. You can look them up over here, or you can just type them in if you happen to know them. NAICS codes, also do that. You can look them up over here as well. Or you can just pick all businesses. And that's what we're going to operate under the premise today, that we're going to operate under the premise that we're the List Doctor, and we're a business services company, marketing business services, and we service any type of business. We want to focus within a three-county geographical area. So we're going to click on Select All Businesses. Now here it's going to ask us if we want to exclude any of these categories. And generally I would exclude them all, because I really try to keep just to businesses versus these other categories. But I'm going to select them all now just in the interest of saving some time. So you can see here, it's going to count how many leads we have, or businesses. And we're at over 11 million now. That's the size of the InfoUSA list. We could search by number of employees if we were looking for big companies, or by volume, or square footage, or business expense categories. We could look different things. We could go crazy looking, and there's plenty of ways to look at it. I encourage you to try this out and just play around with it a little bit. In the interest of kind of keeping this short, I'm just going through each of these quickly. Contact person, if I was once working with a client and we needed to get a hold of the paralegals in the office. So this would be a way that we would be able to go about that. We could do credit rating if we were only, if we sold a product that required financing and we needed to have a certain credit rating, we could do that. We could do it by postal codes, or we could do it by location, which you could do also. So here you could break it down by years in business, however it might be. There's lots of different choices that you have. Now we're going to get into where we're going to make some decisions in the geographic selections. Okay, you could do it from a map. I'm not going to do that now, but that's a great way to go, especially on the other side when you're doing it for consumers. That's a great way to go. what we're going to do, we could go by area code, carrier routes, cities, counties, all kinds of different choices. We're going to actually do counties. And notice over here, keep an eye on this, we've got over 11 million, but I'm just going to break it down to Maryland. So you'll see that number up there change, although it didn't change, it should have. Here we go, we'll click Update Count. And just in Maryland, we'll see. Well, I got to finish this section anyway. So we're going to move into the 3 counties that we want, the 3 that are in southern Maryland. We're going to have Calvert County, Charles County, and then we're going to scroll down a little bit here to St. Mary's County. So those are the 3 counties that we're interested in using. And that's really it, because, for myself, I've worked within these counties many years, and I don't really feel like going outside any further. So you can see now our numbers drop down to 9,500. So we've got 9,500 leads within this group. We can now go ahead, if we'd like, we can order it by phone, as I mentioned, giving them a call. Sometimes you can negotiate a better deal if you call them on the phone, or you can go ahead and just purchase it right away. You also see that we have almost 3,200 emails. That's a new service, very honestly, that InfoUSA offers, and they pretty much handle the emailing. So these are businesses that are legitimate, and it's an opportunity for you to try something new with emailing. But here we have it. So that's one way that you can get a list of over 9,500 businesses that I could focus on within my area for about $2,100. So again, the place that we went, InfoUSA. My name is Chris Ripley. I'm the list doctor. We help you wring value out of your list of clients and prospects. Thank you very much.